Hi there, Dr. Vicky here with the Shift Happens channel. Today, we're going to talk about detaching, and my method is super simple as to how I detached, and then I was able to really attract and manifest all that I desired. And it took me a bit because, of course, we have a lot of past programming that I had to kind of reconfigure in my brain, create different neural pathways. And there's a whole system to it, but I want to zero in on really looking at those unwanted circumstances because oftentimes we get triggered, right? I got triggered. And then I realized what helped me to get beyond that and to relax into it and just be okay with or without that thing I was desiring. Okay, but if you enjoy learning how to manifest with ease, joy, and a healthy way and a lot of fun, go ahead and like, share, and comment. That's how we build our community. I am here to help you. I've been on this journey for over 10, 15 years. I'm getting old. Anyway, yes, I will help you with that. I've been in and out of, really tough circumstances, and I was able to get through them, and I'm happy to share that journey. However, let's get into this. And also, I really encourage you, I teach teachers how to teach. Get your journal, take some notes, sit back and relax. And this will be a nice little mini course as to how to detach from those unwanted circumstances. Oh my goodness, it is so important, right? Because that really helps us to actually enjoy this journey. Because when we're not enjoying it, we're trying to control. We're looking and analyzing that 3D. And remember, this is the cause, this is the effect. All right. But okay, so you're going to have unwanted circumstances, whether you like it or not. That is part of the process. And actually, after you do this method that I'm going to teach you, you will actually look at circumstances with just like, okay, here it is. Now, I'm never going to tell you not to feel the feels when you naturally encounter that 3D situation that is challenging you. You're going to react in a human way, right? Your first reaction is, oh my gosh, this doesn't feel good. Awesome. That is the first thing you need to do is acknowledge, hey, I don't feel good. You know it because you're feeling in your body. Now, before the horses get to running in your head and you start creating a story, feel it, know and tell yourself, this is temporary. This is part of the process. I am going to feel this. I know it's going to run through me. I'm going to be okay. This is how I affirmed for myself. I affirm in a self-soothing, a cheerleader way, right? I always wanted to be a cheerleader. I never was. I don't make fun of cheerleaders, but I imitate them, and it's kind of a funny little shtick. At least it used to be when I was younger. Anyway, I digress. Back to it. Okay, when you encounter that 3D circumstance that's icky, you feel it, you acknowledge, I don't feel good. This is not good. Now, why we need to detach, it's because we often feel that that person is out there. We're trying to get that money, that love, that health. It's out here. And I'm over here looking, going, oh my gosh, look, 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 look. And my logical mind will start to take over. That's why we feel so like attached to that emotion because we are, separate. Now, all of a sudden, I start thinking and I start peeling away the layers of that thing. So everybody comes here for this specific person. So I will use that as an example. Your person is up here almost on a pedestal, right? And they say or do something. And since they're on a pedestal, my self-concept is a little lower. So I all of a sudden start going, oh, this is terrible. It's not working. Oh my gosh, I'm going to panic. You feel it, you acknowledge it, and then all of a sudden you get in, you got to calm your nervous system. And then you get into that place where they're on a pedestal. You're going to start peeling it away. And you're just going to look at that subject as just a subject, not the stories or the strings that are attached, not any of that sort of thing. You're going to detach from that old story, but here's how you do it. You're going to take those and you're going to peel away. So if it's a person, let's say it's a guy, and you see him and you're like, oh, he's gorgeous and he's wealthy and he's very, attracts lots of people. And oh my gosh, I'm not good enough. And he did something that you interpreted as negative. So then you look at him and you're like, oh my God, he's so good looking, good looking. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath. Okay, he's got brown hair. Okay, his hair is wavy and it's nice, but it's just hair, right? He washes it and combs it just like all of us do. All right, he's got eyes, he's got nose and a mouth, and he's 6'4". Great, he's 6'4", wonderful. He's got a great job. Good for him. That's a job. And you start peeling it away and you just start looking at him and then start, peeling away all those outward things. Then you start looking at him. He's got a good heart. And you start seeing him for that soul or the heart person that you are connected with. So the minute you start peeling away all those things on the outside that you think are blockages, because a lot of times it's not even the 3P could be, the third person could be, the block could be just like, oh my God, he's so good looking. There's no way he's going to be faithful to me, right? So then you start peeling it away and you just start looking at things as they are. He's got hair. Great. He breathes. Wonderful. He breathes so well, he doesn't even have to think about it. He dresses nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah. And then you start looking at him with the heart. And all of a sudden, that pedestal starts coming down when you start just seeing for things what they are. You're neutralizing it. You're taking that pedestal and saying, okay, now we're on the same plane. I see his heart. His heart sparkles through his eyes. His heart is so big and he wants to serve himself first and then others. And you just start getting into this rampage, this affirming of how beautiful of a person, not the clothes, the car, the hair and all of this, or maybe he's really in shape and oh my gosh, you're attracted to that. That's wonderful, but get down into the soul and the heart of it. You're going to neutralize it by just saying, okay, he's got a blue shirt on. Great. It's nice. It's just a blue shirt. Who cares? Right? You just kind of do that and you're like, who cares? It's all right. And I say who cares because it kind of just, for me, it just helped me to detach and neutralize it. Like, okay, they do this, they have this, great. And then once you neutralize it, you know it because you're really calm and you're relaxed and you're just like, whew. And then this is what I say, and it is magic. I accept you just the way you are, and I accept myself just the way you are. And I know you, the SP, accepts me just the way I am. When you start, especially that one, when you start saying, wow, he accepts me just the way I am. She accepts me just the way I am. And then just go and about life and let that go. Don't dwell. Don't think about it so much. You got yourself into a neutral receiving mode. And that is all. And when you're in that neutral receiving mode, that's when you need to affirm for your self-concept, meaning those self-soothing things of, I accept him just the way he is. I accept myself just the way I am. He accepts me. I accept him. It's a beautiful thing. I am worthy of everything I deserve or everything I desire. I am worthy of having abundance. I'm worthy. And you just go on a rampage. When you get to that neutral stage, you are detached because you are one with that person, with yourself, and with source. That's where you need to be. That's in your receiving mode. You're aligned with source, with yourself, and your SP. And it is miraculous because you are enjoying it. Your self-concept, your confidence has been built. Your feet are grounded and you're okay. Whether it happens right now or later, or I know time is a thing, but you're okay with or without it. You really are, because you've been without it for a bit. Because a lot of you come to me when you have been blocked or no contact, and you're surviving just fine. It may not feel good, but it's an intentional practice of neutralizing it and seeing yourself as that beautiful, beautiful being. We see the beauty in others. We got to start with ourselves, and then we are able to serve and receive with gracious, loving appreciation, all of those wonderful, beautiful, peaceful words. Okay. I know this helped someone. I know it helped me. It sounds super simple, and it is. All right. This technique is simple. You just get in the habit of doing it, right? It's an intentional practice, and it's a practice of every moment of every day. All right. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.